I did not want to make this video. I did not feel the need to make this video. Until now. As you can see, Lightning Max has been added to the game. This is not worth $6. Or to be part of the season pass. It's not worth it. It's not. It is not worth him being on your team. And I'm not saying that just because I let this go and I've forgotten some of the controls. You don't even get the triangle move on here. You don't get that on your character. But he also doesn't have an ultimate. That's not how I charge. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been on other games. This is the only good one. And you can't even use it on him. You have to be using the standard type on the one thing, or on your character, in order to actually pull it off correctly. Which means this guy's fighting style doesn't actually match his moves. And he's an A class, which, although would be fine for DLC, again, doesn't have an ultimate. If he's DLC and I'm paying $6 for this, you should give me a fucking ultimate. Hell, this move you can get on your character, and if you saw a little bit earlier, if not, I'll show you now. This is the damage it does. It's even worse on her, who has tons, and I mean tons, like 41 worth of attack points. Like attacking points. And this, by the way, is how you pull this off correctly. You see how much damage that does? And you can't even pull it off with this guy. You can't use this guy in PvP. Unless if you're fixing on only doing this over and over. Over and over. It's the only way you're going to be able to play this guy. And even when you do get that off, with him, it's nowhere near anything that your character can do. But the only other move we get from this guy, again, lightning kick, even worse on our characters. And that's the one that's easy to hit. You might as well be giving us Exploding Shuriken 2.0 and making it worth 2 bars. Yes, again, I'll give it to you. He is an A-class character. And the only A-class character in this game that actually has an ultimate is Kamen on My Mask. But if I'm paying $6 or $7 for a singular character, not two, because if you remember, Kefla and Baby Vegeta in Universe 2 were $7 when they came out, for the both of them. Just how broken and overpowered they were from the very beginning. A single character in this game is worth $7. A single character in Fighters, again, may I say Kefla, who is S-rank an S-rank type character from the beginning, was only $5. So why are you giving us an incomplete character? Why are we only getting 2 of his moves? Why don't we even get an ultimate? Hell, you give us his leotard and 4 of his sneakers. One which is the color to match his leotard, and 3 others which are the same shoe in different colors, and yet you forget that we can custom color this shit. They're not even special patterns like a camo pattern like we get with Stinger's suit, where we have multiple different, or Tatsumaki suit or Fubuki suit, where we have different patterns, and we can, that is okay, because then we can customize it even further. This, you don't get no patterns, you just get the same shoe in different colors. You gave us an incomplete character, and I'm sorry, I really like this game. This is the only game that I can, bother playing PvP on anymore without, doing it with friends. Because the PvP isn't entirely broken. And you just gave us this character that nobody's going to use. Sure, someone might have his 4-bar move on their character, and it's going to do tons of damage. Yeah, you did that, okay. But you gave us a character nobody's going to use. Shiryu was an amazing character. You could have given us the gun guy from Season 2. You could have given us fucking another Saitama just with the dojo outfit for another $7. You could have given us Garo right after Shiryu. It would have made sense. Because Shiryu and Garo are 2 main kind of antagonist characters from the 2nd season. Lightning Max, to be honest, should have been a character in the base game. Look at this. I know there's shit going around the world right now, and people not being able to put in much time and deadlines and shit, but I would rather wait an entirely other month to 2 months for a character I paid on Season Pass than get an incomplete shit character and wait for updates for shit to be added. Hell, Jump Force, we don't even know what its 2nd character is, and we don't know what the next character is for fighters, and outside of the Supreme Kai of Time for Xenoverse, we don't know if we're getting any other characters. We don't know the other characters for this, other than we're definitely getting Garo at one point. Give us a little insight first, and then listen to the fans a bit. Because I promise you that if you let out what you're doing first, and then showing people before you even post it out, kind of like Bandai does for the Xenoverse 2 stuff, where they let us see after the Infinite History Pack, all of the combos and shit beforehand, stuff on fighters, see all the combos and shit beforehand, so people know how this character works day 1, and we can expect something, and if something needs to be changed, then people will start posting about it, and it can get to you. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the series, hell, you could have even made up an ultimate for him. Yeah, then you'd probably have to do one for Stinger and all the other characters that don't have one. But still, look at him. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reselecting my character. I'm going to compare this guy to this guy against my character. Where's Moomin Rider? Moomin Rider. Another Saitama, just to see how long it takes for him to die. me trying a little against a computer. I'm going to see.
C 級ヒーローが大して役に立たないのだと俺が一番よく分かってるんだ。ジャスティスクラッシュタンクトップマスター参上。遊びは終わりだ。やるしかないんだ。俺しかいないんだ。行くぞ。逃がすか。吠えろジャスティスゴー。ジャスティスクラッシュ。行くぞ。そこだ。吠えろジャスティスゴー。
Now I'm only gonna use Shiryu.
数少ない期待君のあんま
さあ
俺がやる。なめるな。行くぞ。おりゃだ。
受けてみなさい。
遊びは終わりだ。
ちょっと厳しくなってきたわ。
その程度か。なめるな。遊びは終わりだ。
ヒーロータンクトップタイガー参上。
ここは任せてくれ。行くぞ。ジャスティスクラッシュ。ジャスティスクラッシュ。久しぶりに食らっちゃったな。逃がすか。行くぞ行くぞ行くぞ。行くぞ。なめるな。こっちだ。ジャスティスクラッシュ。自分が弱いってことはちゃんと分かってるんだ。深呼吸。
Now, I'm not gonna say that I haven't played with Shiryu more than Lightning Max, but I did play with Lightning Max like 5 or 6 times beforehand, and I've only played with Shiryu like 6 or 7 times in total. One time just messing around with Axel, not knowing anything. But even Shiryu is unfinished. His mode change should have his shirt off and his ponytail off, like in Season 2 when he actually uses, or when he's like fighting the monsters after Saitama's fight. Because that's when he starts saying that he's getting serious in the middle of Saitama's fight, when he, breaks off his shirt, ponytail comes off. And we got all of his moves. Ultimate and the other 2. But we only get 2 moves from that guy. And yeah, I know he's in A class and he's under Kamen in my mask, so he's not going to have an ultimate. But still, don't give us an unfinished product. You still left one unfinished. Why would you start another? That's like making a sandwich halfway through eating a sandwich, and then eating the other one halfway through, and then leaving them out, throwing them away, or starting a new soda after placing it down, or after drinking half of it or most of it, and then just setting it down and going and getting another one. Why? I know you have deadlines and you're rushing, but your game was unfinished to begin with, because Season 2 had been fully out, subbed, and dubbed for months when this game came out. They could have pushed it off an extra bit, given us Season 2's story, or at least up until a couple episodes beforehand. Shiryu and Lightning Max should have been base game. And if they did add Season 2, Garo should have been base game. Please, for the sake of fucking everyone, stop giving us half-done shit. I've been playing other games, and I've been seeing this too. My Hero 1's Justice, it feels unfinished in the fighting department, but it's still a good game, and its story could have gone on a little longer, especially since now it's gotten the dub. And we're getting Gentle Criminal as a DLC for there soon, even though we just got Hawks. Well, we technically didn't just get it, but I might even do a DLC there if that's also unfinished, because we don't want to see unfinished stuff. Why the hell do you think so many people have put up with Cyberpunk 2077, which was supposed to be released back in 2015? Now it's 2020. Mid-2020. Halfway through the year. And it's gonna come out in September. And if it gets pushed back again, people are still gonna wait. Because people would rather the perfect game than the game now and updated later. And especially not just shit DLC. Like, some games can get away with it, like Jump Force, because new stuff is added and they need to wait for shit. But seriously, please. I love this game. I love a lot of games. But if this shit keeps going, I'm gonna fucking stop. And I'm only gonna fucking buy it when it's a finished fucking game. Sure, no game is perfect. The game that comes most to perfect in most people's minds is fucking Saints Row 2. And even that, to today's standards, is a shit unfinished game. Because of the graphics and the fact that it's not very long story. But still. And I know most of these games are today, anime-wise, are based upon customization. Don't let that stop you. One's Justice is all about creating the perfect your perfect version of the heroes in their show. Xenoverse and this game are about creating the perfect hero among all fucking time. GTA Online is about creating a realistic fucking person that just goes on crimes and does shit and is for some reason mute, like every other fucking game. Like, hell, at least in here in Xenoverse we get to choose fucking voice lines, not that they fucking say anything. Other than yelling out moves and shit. But like, again, I'll show you. These are the 2 moves we got from him. And I've done all of his stuff. All of it. You get 2 things. This, which sucks like hell. And this, which does a lot of damage. And I'll even show you. Boom. Those are my stats. 41 in killer move. And it still does shit damage. Compared to even him. And yet, this does shit damage on him compared to people. This is easy to pull off. This, you fucking need a square, hold triangle. And then on him, you need to fucking just do the hold triangle. But who knows if they're gonna back out. And he's practically useless on PvP. Please. Finish it. Hey, look at this. There's so many accessories you can use, so many of that, all that. This is probably one of the most perfect customization type games for CACs I have ever seen. But that shouldn't stop it from its own customization. Lightning Max looks like a fucking toothpick. Here, I'll even show you his hair, because you unlock his hair too. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Does that look like a hair anyone would use? Male, female, otherwise. Ignore the bunny ears for a minute. Does that look like something somebody would use? I didn't think so. And this is the Shiryu hair, which actually looks pretty good, especially in this outfit. Hell, I might even change my hair because of it, even though I really like this hair. Hell, look at all of the... This looks better than this. And this only looks good on females. I looked at it on the male. And you still have a fucking flat ass. But still, you got all of this stuff you've done. Like, this would be a reason for having multiple things. But this is the shoes that are supposed to come with the original color of this outfit. And then, how about court shoes 1, 2, and 3, which is the same thing, different colors. Meanwhile, we have a fucking color slider that you can change every single fucking thing. I can dress up in hot pink if I want to. I'm gonna ask this right before I stop the video. Why? Why do we keep getting unfinished games? Why do we keep getting any of this? What games need to learn to look at is what people want. People want this customization, yeah, but people also want a good online experience. People don't want to see mods on shit on an online thing. Meanwhile, that's practically ignored in most games now. Most people don't want to see really anything like what I've just showed you. Again, Shiryu, which was a decent DLC for this, is just as unfinished as Lightning Max. And looking at Lightning Max shows me just how much we're missing. I will fucking do a... Oh, 1 second. You know what? Might as well. I will fucking do a My Hero Academia DLC and the next fucking Jump Force DLC.
Yay!
And show you just how well those do. I feel like Hawks will be a pretty decent character, and I feel like whoever the hell we get for the next Jump Force will be even better. Because Jump Force knows how to finish a character. Because it's all based on the characters. Oh, hey, look. He quit. Thank you. And as I say that he's terrible on PvP, somebody lower level than me joins in and... Damn. I made someone rage quit with an unfinished character that I literally just said would be horrible in PvP. I'ma just walk away.